Opening day is special, but whenever you have that home opener for Atlanta, that's tonight, it's a little extra special.
Well, I think, guys, too, when you have high expectations and you have a good ball club, it's even better. There's about 42,000 fans in here expecting a great year, and this team has the ability to give it to them. So as I always say, the first game, have fun, enjoy it at home.
This place is electric, as it always is for the home opener. Brian Snitker and his crew ready to go.
Oh, it's great to be back here. It's always a fun place to be. The energy's unbelievable. Place is going to be hopping tonight. We got sunny skies and blue skies, so it's awesome. It's a really good ball club. They've done great things over there. We're pretty good one too, so it should be, like you say, it should be a fun weekend.
And now taking the field, Spencer Strider and the Atlanta Braves. Spencer Strider got the ball on opening day, went 5 innings in Philly, pitched well, and CJ now he takes him out here at Truist Park.
We got to see the curveball that we talked about so much in spring training, a couple of strikeouts on that pitch, and because of the rain out and then the off day yesterday, Spencer Strider is getting 6 full days of rest in between starts. 9 times in his career he has gotten 6 or more days, and he has been excellent. 7-1 with a 2.6 ERA in those 9 starts.
Leadoff hitter Ketel Marte makes his way into the box.
Marte hits it in the air, deep right field. Ketel Marte strikes first. 1 batter in. The Diamondbacks grab the lead.
Not the location Spencer Strider wanted on that pitch. He went to the slider after we saw the high-octane fastball, and more often than not, we're going to see this pitch below the zone. You can see where the glove is and then where that ball ends up. They want it down and in, probably off the plate, and spun a little bit. Frenchie sat right in the middle.
And Lourdes serves it into very short right field. A 1-out single.
And Strider gets him low and away there, outside with a slider. First strikeout tonight for number 99.
Jock sends it out shallow left center. Here comes Harris on the run, and it drops in. Gurriel heads for third. Going to be close. A wild throw. Strider backs up. Peterson's at second, and the Diamondbacks are still alive in this first. Second and third, 2 outs. A chance for Eugenio Suarez, and another chance for the Diamondbacks to put up a crooked number in the first inning. Suarez slams it to right center. Gino Suarez off the wall. 2 runs going to score. Suarez into second, and he is safe with a 2-run double. And right away against Spencer Strider, they lead it 3-0.
Wow, that ball was smoked to the gap in right center. Acuna looked like he was going to give up on it. He thought it was out of here.
Again, the 3-2. Ground ball to Riley. He's got it. Makes the play. Arizona gets 3. Braves coming up.
For the left-hander Tommy Henry, after a difficult start against the Rockies last weekend, 5 earned runs in only 4 innings. He gets the ball here tonight.
Now, one thing he's got working in his favor tonight, nobody on this Braves team has seen Tommy Henry, and sometimes that element of surprise works in your favor.
And add to that total here. There's the Braves' first hit. A single to center by Ozzie.
How about that? Tommy Henry blew the fastball right by him. Strikeout number 1 for Tommy.
Tough customer here in Matt Olson, and he hits him. Sinker came inside and clipped him, and the Braves have 2 on with 2 out.
Well, not what you want to see, but this certainly works out in the favor of the Braves, especially with the red-hot Marcell Ozuna now coming up.
Line up the middle, base hit. The Big Bear delivers, and the Braves are on the board.
It's almost like Jeff Francoeur knows what he's talking about.
Low roller, Jace Peterson has it. They go the short way for the force.
Diamondbacks with 3 runs in the top of the first inning. Braves answering with 1 in the bottom of the first. Strider back to work here in the top of the second.
And he's got it. Slider takes care of Peterson, 1 away. But he's going down on a slider from Strider, 2 away.
And Spencer with back-to-back Ks of Peterson and McCarthy, and back to the top of the order to Ketel Marte.
This time a weak grounder to first. Strider covers 1, 2, 3. Much cleaner for Strider in the top of the second.
54 pitches for Strider, 38 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. A wave and a miss for strike 3. Went to the slider. And that time Walker just couldn't help himself.
Well, it's a fastball, but it's skied. This should send us to the bottom of the third, and it will.
Here's the 1-1 from Henry.
Got a hustle here, Gino. Got it.
Braves got something going back in the first inning with 2 down when Matt Olson was hit by a pitch.
Matt Olson gets a hold of a 2-2 to right center. Goodbye. Solo shot for Matt Olson.
And it's a 1-run ball game. Dropped it into the Braves bullpen, and a homer off a lefty for Matt Olson.
Jace just over the head of Olbies and into right.
Here's the speedy McCarthy.
Well, you got to color coordinate. McCarthy, it hangs up. Acuna on the move. He won't get there. It drops in. Here comes Suarez. Peterson into third. Jake McCarthy with the RBI double.
So now a 4-2 ball game here in the top of the 4th inning.
3-1. And that's in the dirt ball 4. So not wanting to mess around with Carroll with Strider. That's his second walk. And so be it. There are still 2 outs. Bases are loaded for Lourdes Gurriel. And here comes the pitching coach, Rick Kranitz.
Yeah, Strider, I mean, that's got to be the 4th or 5th ball that he's bounced into home plate. And rarely do you see guys bounce in fastballs.
Ball 4. And Spencer Strider has walked in a run. His 3rd walk of the ball game in the 2nd in this inning. And it's 5-2.
It is surprising seeing this many breaking balls out of Strider, but he definitely doesn't have his ace stuff tonight.
And the 0-2 offering, ground ball. Booted by Marte. Everybody's safe. The bases are loaded. Potential tying run at first base. 1-2. Oh, I gave him the call. Change up that looked off the plate, and Ronald not too happy with Alex McKay.
Up the middle. Marte has got it. And Tommy Henry somehow gets out of it. He got a strikeout and a ground ball with a bases full of Braves, and it stays 5-2 Diamondbacks. Just the 2nd walk issued by Tommy. Ozuna's at 2nd, Duvall at 1st.
Michael Harris is grounded out and singled.
Swing and a miss. Tommy Henry walks the high wire. Strands 2 in the 5th.
Outside, so Marcelo Ozuna continues his good night. Mantiply fires in. Duvall out to center field. Carroll going back, and he's got it just a step in front of the track. On we go to the 8th inning.
And I think this is a good spot for Snit to get him in right here and hopefully have a good inning.
Agreed. You get off to a slow start, like you said, you have a couple of bad ones, and nobody probably wants to admit it. But having that soft landing spot's kind of nice if you can get it.
He induces a ton of ground balls. Gets one there to Orlando Arcia. Now Bummers 1-2, and he speeds him up and sits him down. 2 away. Grounder to Ozzie, and he gets out of it with that fastball. Bottom of the 8th, Braves need to get the bats going here, down by 3.
And you would think a guy with throwing that kind of velocity and a pretty good slider would have a lot of swing and miss.
That's fair. There is 95, and Arcia turns on it, sneaks it inside the bag, and he's got a stand-up double.
Suarez was playing Arcia way off that bag.
That one came in on the hands. Shallow outfield grass, and Alexander passes his first test. Boys, I feel like Ronald is due here.
Even a knock to make it a 2-run game, it just gets you one swing at that point.
Line drive, fair ball, and it's trouble.
Into the corner. Acuna burning for second base. And he'll go in standing. It's an RBI double. Arcia scores, and it's 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th.
Waves at that one. Kevin Ginkel with that slider. It's a huge out. Acuna's stranded. Braves get one back, and in the 9th.
Need 2 runs to keep your hopes alive, 3 runs to win it. And it would be so fitting if the Braves found a way to start up the season at home doing what they did so many times last year. So many comeback wins over the last several seasons. And
Riley softly grounded. Alexander boots it. The rookie. First grounder that he has tried to field off the bench tonight, and he can't make the play.
now it's Olsen to the plate. No one out. Tying run to the plate. First pitch, he swings at a fly ball, deep left field, heading back to the gap. That is off the wall. Olsen heading to second. Here comes Riley, burning around third. They hit the cutoff man. He's safe, and it's a 1-run ball game.
And Jared Kelnick will come in to pinch hit for Adam Duvall.
First pitch, swung on, skied towards shallow left. Going back now is Alexander coming on. Gurriel, no one can get there. It falls in. Kelnick to second base. He is safe, and it's a tie game.
Kelnick going to celebrate with his new teammates.
Yeah, these guys are so happy for him. They know what he went through last year.
In all this excitement, extra innings, fans on their feet. But here we go. D'Arnaud, and then the top of the order. Fly ball to deep left field. Gurriel going back. It's going to be over his head and off the wall. Here comes Arcia. Another home opener walk-off. This time for D'Arnaud. Braves win. Travis getting mobbed out by second base. 6-5 your final.